What's up, troublemakers? So today, or rather today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Ifrits. Why? Because a lot of newer players, they might not know how to get. They do. They're worried. Oh, did I get the wrong one or whatever? Well, first off, they're all Nat 5 monsters, so they're bad Ifrit per se. It's just how you use them, how you need to use them, what you need. Now, sometimes some are more ideal than others, but that's the way a game works. It's all RNG, and it always seems to always be not in your favor. Uh, However, sometimes it works out. I've summoned one Ifrit, and it happened to be Theomar's, so I got lucky there. Anyways, sorry for moving the screen around. It's in the way of the buttons. So, how do you get Ifrits? First, you join a guild. For those of you who don't know how, you go to community, guild, and you look for a guild. Some guilds only accept you if you're a certain level requirement or um, you have a certain number of 6 stars. However, there are also a lot who accept newer players and beginning players. So, just keep trying, you'll get there. So Ifrit, after you join a guild, when you're in a battle or if you're on a defense and you win, or even if you lose, you'll get like 1 guild point. So it'll take a hell of a long time, but you can get there. So you want to try and win, or if you're on a defense, you want to try and win your defense. Those are two fastest ways. You go here to the guild shop, and there's some neat things here like that aren't in the normal shop. You got guaranteed mystical scrolls, whatever, once a week for 250 glory points, which seems like a lot, but it's really not. You can get your one rainbow monk where you can do this if you're looking to level up fives to sixes or fours to fives. Although fours to fives, you should only do that if you're beginning level player or you just have so many rainbow mons that you just have nothing to do with them. You can get summoning stones, which if you're saving up for a few weeks from now, there's a Vertihil and Lucian in a few weeks. That's really great. They're not that expensive, 15 for 170. However, you need 50 for one summon. So really, it adds up, and you're not getting a whole lot. But it can help you out if you get it each week, and you're looking for a specific summon. And you already have everything else you need. So don't make it a priority, but it's there. Almighty summoning pieces. Great if it can help you summon all hero monsters if you're only able to clear the first basement, or if you ended up on an odd number like 3, 5, 7, 9, because then you're stuck at like an odd number of almighty summoning pieces. Those can make up for the rest to help you summon your 4-star monster. Legendary summoning pieces, you need 100 of these, and you're pretty much going to get a 4-star, but you could get a 5-star, and you can get 25 a week here. So there. Anyway, here's what we want. Oh, and cowgirls. You can only get them in the shop. Uh, the dark one was available to players who first started the game, and for some reason I don't know why they stopped letting her be available. And as far as I know, there's no like cowgirl yet. Anyway, so Ifrit, you need 100 pieces. You can buy 10 for 450 guild points. So all in all, you need 4,500 guild points over the course of a minimum 5 weeks, so a little over a month to get one Ifrit. So it will take a while. He isn't at 5, so if they were just handing it out left and right, it wouldn't really be fair, but he's still not too hard to get. Now, it says you are going to get one of a random attribute between water, fire, and wind. Alright, now if you're really unlucky and you're going to be like a certain bagel that we all know and love, you're not going to get the one you want uh, until you summon 5 Ifrits, and then you get this scroll called Ifrit Summoning Master, which will allow you to summon an Ifrit, wind, water, fire, of your choice. So it'll help. While possible, you only get one element in 5 summons. It's really unlikely. So you should get all 3 by the time you get there. Uh, anyway, that's something new they added just because people were not getting the Ifrits they wanted. And it took a while to build them up. And then there's other things in the shop you want to worry about too. So, what are the Ifrits? Why are they good? Why are they decent? Well, because why not? When you're first starting off, like any Nat 5, even 4 stars, you're gonna want to keep. And when later on in the game, Uh, you want monsters for a specific thing, specific effects, whatever. We're gonna start off with Theomars because everyone wants a Theomars. Why do they want him? His first skill, like all Ifrits, um, those who don't know, monsters typically share the first skill. That's what makes them the family. Then two of the monsters of the elements will have one second ability, and three of them will have a different second ability. And then it's the third skill that makes them unique monsters. Because there's only four Ifrits, two of them have Triple Crush, and then two of them have Super Crush. Anyways, so Theomar's first ability, all Ifrits, attacks with magical powers, inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns, 50% chance. Damage goes up according to attack speed. Alright, that's great. Nothing amazing, but not bad. Triple Crush. Attacks enemy 3 times with magic and weakens the defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance for each attack. So it's great. You can lower the defense on any of the 3 attacks. Of course, if you lower it on the first one, you're going to do the maximum amount of damage. So that's really great. He's just a really strong monster. Has really nice base stats. You can see HP and then attack, defense, speed. So he has decent attack and pretty high base HP for an attack monster. But here's why people want him out. And crit leader skill, whatever, 24%. Here's why people want him. Always gains attribute advantage when attacking an enemy. It doesn't matter if they're wind type, water, fire, light, dark, whatever. That little arrow that's on top of the monsters where it's like attack this or don't attack this. They're always green because he has elemental advantage over everything. When you receive a fatal attack, so if something's going to kill him, he will become immune to death for 1 turn, and it is reusable in 10 turns. So if he's on violent or he has someone on, or he can get revived and just proc enough, or you have someone with heals to keep him alive long enough, or if you have someone on your team like Jamire or Oberon or Ganymede who can lower his cooldowns, he can proc that multiple times. So he's hard to kill. He inflicts continuous damage. He lowers your defense, and he has advantage over all elements. That's why people like him. So it's easy to see why he's great. What about the others? Some people, we already went over Dark Ifrit in a few videos ago. Mandatory pretty much for all players first starting off. He's fusible, so he's easy to get. Alchemomir. I see people bash on him sometimes, not as much as Tessarion, but I see people bash on Alchemomir sometimes, but he's great. I don't have him on this account. I have him on my ult, and I use him in Giants. I put him on Despair Blade, so he has a slightly higher chance to crit, and he has 2 AoEs. Despair's effect, it's a 4 set, has a chance. You have a chance of stunning whenever you attack an enemy. So 2 AoEs. Did I say 4 AoEs? Two AoEs. So he has 2 AoE stuns effectively, and one already has a stun. Attacks all enemies and stuns them with a 30% chance. Damage goes up according to max HP. So the chances of stunning are even higher now because of the Despair runes. And then this, Mock Crush, emits magical energy to attack all enemies. Damage increases by 30% for each harmful effect on the enemies. So, and his leader skill increases accuracy of allies by 41%. Is not bad. It's not the most useful, but it's definitely not bad, especially if you're going up against a tanky team who probably has will and high resistance. So this hits twice, so it has doesn't say, but it hits twice. So it has 2 chances to stun if the first hit procs Despair. And on his own, Alchemomir he's not bad, but he's not like an amazing, wow, game-changing monster, no. But if you have him combinationed with someone who has AoE debuffs like I think Beth, or, and there's a lot, and just for some reason my mind's going blank, Beretta, or Tyron, or even you're just trying to single nuke someone down. You could even do Lucian when he uses those Joker boxes and they inflict buffs everywhere, or Orion, or if you put him in combination with someone, and then he uses Mach Crush, or if he's on Violent and he uses Super Crush, stuns him, and then uses Mach Crush. Mach Crush just gets a 30% boost for each harmful effect, right? So if they have two debuffs from Beretta, and then you have Orion there who say stun them, and then he goes, that's a 90% increase to damage for that whatever monster for Mach Crush. So he's really good that way, really fantastic, but he does need a little bit of a team comp to work around. Tessarion, why is he good? He has the first ability, Mega Smash, nothing, we've already gone over it. Triple Crush, just like Theomars, but his third ability is what sets him apart. Oh, and Resistance, nah, I don't know. A lot of people bash on him, but Ancient Power increases the damage inflicted on enemies with harmful effects by 20%, and makes an enemy, oh, so it doesn't scale up, it doesn't go 20% for each harmful effect, it's 20% if they're under a harmful effect, that's it. Boss monsters excluded, but it puts him into the oblivious state for 2 turns, and passive skills are not activated in the oblivion state, and to my knowledge that cannot be resisted, which is great when you're versing like Camila or Kamoon or Samath or anyone with a passive ability. Even Theomars, it's really great. The only person I don't think it works on is a Chroma, immune to all debuffs, and so she can't be put. Even though Oblivion negates her passive negates the fact that she can even be afflicted with debuffs, so she just can't nothing. And it's really great. I've had a Tessarion who's super fast and on Violent completely not destroy me, but like damn, he did a lot of damage. Like damn, this kid. It was one of the guild battles I was versing. Again, he works best with a team comp, but even still, why is that Oblivion state so good? You're just like, okay, but he's single target. Like he doesn't do AOE or anything. Why? Because there are only 2 monsters in the entire game. In this entire game with like hundreds of monsters, there's only 2 that can put enemies under the Oblivion state, and you can get him. You can get him. The other one, I'm not saying you can't get him, but it's probably not going to happen. It is the Light Desert Queen, Isis. AoE Oblivion for, and prevents them from using skills with cool times for 2 turns. Basically, they just can't do anything. It's like Zyros on crack. You're probably not going to get her. If you do, or if you already have her, I'm jealous. I would love her. In fact, I would just love any Nat 5 that I can use. Like unlike my Tiana, I can't use her. I don't have the runes for her, and it sucks because I know she's an amazing monster. I would just like any Nat 5 that I can really use, and she, make her fast and put some accuracy on her, and you don't really even need anything else, maybe a little bit of health, and she will just win you the game right there. So, anyways, that's why the Ifrits are good. I just thought some people should know. Beginning players mostly. Hope you enjoyed. Hit those buttons. The ones that say like, subscribe, or just comment, or maybe share or something. If not, hey, that's cool. I know. I drag on. Sometimes I dragon. I'm a dragon. I'm a baby dragon. All right. I feel like a baby dragon. Don't you say I cannot be. I am a baby dragon. I breathe fire, but I'm embarrassed right now, so I'm not going to do it. So maybe next time I'll breathe fire for you guys. All right. Until then, stay in trouble. Peace out.